In a dimly lit arena, the kind of place where legends are forged and rivalries settled, two towering figures prepared to clash. Uma Thurman, a statuesque figure of grace and agility, and Dolph Lundgren, the very embodiment of raw strength and calculated power, stood poised for battle. This was no ordinary confrontation, it was a spectacle, a true meeting of opposites. Thurman, renowned for her iconic roles in films like Kill Bill, brought to the table a unique blend of speed, dexterity, and martial artistry. Her movements were a dance of precision, honed by years of training for her on-screen roles. While her frame might suggest elegance, beneath that surface lay sinewy strength and a will of iron. Thurman's strengths lay in her speed, creativity in combat, and her uncanny ability to anticipate her opponent's moves. However, her lean build meant she lacked the sheer brute force of someone like Lundgren, and her reliance on agility sometimes left her vulnerable to overwhelming power. On the other side of the ring was Dolph Lundgren, the towering Swedish powerhouse who became a household name as Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. His physique was a monument to human potential, every muscle chiseled and intimidating. But Lundgren wasn't just brawn. With a master's degree in chemical engineering and a real-life black belt in karate, he was as cerebral as he was formidable. His punches carried the weight of a freight train, and his defensive prowess was hard to crack. However, his size and strength came with a price. Lundgren's agility and speed didn't match that of his opponent. Against a fighter as nimble as Thurman, he risked being outmaneuvered. The fight began with a clash of styles that electrified the crowd. Thurman darted in and out, her strikes a blur of motion, testing Lundgren's defenses. The Swedish giant stood his ground, each of her blows meeting an iron wall of muscle and discipline. Lundgren's counters were thunderous, each swing of his fists forcing Thurman to stay light on her feet and keep the distance. The contrast was striking. Where Thurman was a storm of activity, Lundgren was a glacier, steady and unyielding. As the fight wore on, it became clear this wasn't just a physical battle but a mental chess game. Thurman's strategy of wearing Lundgren down with relentless movement began to show promise. By the third round, the behemoth's footwork faltered ever so slightly, a fraction of a second too slow to intercept Thurman's lightning-fast kicks. Still, every time Lundgren landed a punch, the impact was devastating, visibly shaking Thurman and drawing gasps from the audience. The turning point came in the fifth round. Thurman, feinting left, executed a spinning kick that caught Lundgren off guard. The strike connected with his temple, a move so swift that it left even seasoned spectators stunned. Yet Lundgren, true to his reputation, absorbed the blow and retaliated with a monstrous uppercut that sent Thurman sprawling. The crowd roared, sensing the end was near. But Thurman, bloodied yet unbowed, rose with a warrior's resilience. In a final, heart-stopping exchange, Thurman exploited Lundgren's momentary lapse in defense. With a series of rapid strikes to his midsection, she forced him to double over, then delivered a finishing blow, a precise elbow strike to the jaw. Lundgren hit the mat, his towering frame collapsing under the relentless storm Thurman had unleashed. The referee's count echoed through the arena, and the victor was declared, Uma Thurman. Thurman's victory was a testament to the power of adaptability and strategy. While Lundgren's strength was unmatched, Thurman's ability to outthink and outmaneuver him ultimately sealed her triumph. The battle proved that sometimes, agility and intellect can topple even the mightiest of giants. Thurman, bruised and battered, stood tall in the ring, a beacon of determination and skill, a true warrior in every sense.